Hey guys, I just watched this documentary on Netflix and I thought that this has to be disseminated. I have to discuss it on my YouTube for some reason. And before you think this is just another high school drama, let me stop you right there. Because what I'm about to share is crazy, heartbreaking, and honestly kind of unbelievable. Imagine being attacked with creepy, threatening text every day for nearly 2 years. Now, here's the jaw dropper. The real bully, someone nobody expected. And once you'll get to know who that is, your jaw will drop. Literally. I hope. So, the documentary centers around Lauryn Licari and her boyfriend Owen McKenny. This sweet teenage couple from a small town in Michigan, they had been together forever, since junior high, and everyone called them golden couple. Life seemed pretty good for them, but in 2020, strange messages started turning up on their phones from an unknown number. The first few were weird, like, "Hi Lauryn, Owen is breaking up with you," even though they weren't. Then the texts stopped, only to come back in 2021 with a vengeance. Imagine getting 40 or 50 nasty messages a day, telling Lauryn she was ugly, lonely, or that Owen liked someone else better. The sender even called Lauryn by her nickname, Lo, a name only close friends and family used. So everyone thought it was someone close to her. The texts got worse over time, threatening her, telling her to kill herself, sending sexual comments to Owen, and stalking their every move. They couldn't block the number because the sender kept switching phone numbers using a sneaky texting app. The community was thrown into chaos. The police questioned friends, classmates, family. Suspicion bounced around places like a bad game of whodunit. But everyone swore they had nothing to do with it. Meanwhile, Lauryn and Owen's relationship was under serious strain. The constant harassment was a nightmare. They eventually broke up, hoping it would stop, but nope. The messages only got nastier. Finally, the FBI got involved. A cyber expert subpoenaed records from the app that generated those numbers, tracing the messages through IP addresses. And guess where the trail led? Guess it, please. Straight to Lauryn's mom, Kendra Licari. Yup, Kendra had been sending all those hostile messages under anonymous burner accounts, pretending to be a jealous girl who wanted Owen for herself. The documentary shows the real shock on Lauryn's face when she finds out her own mother was behind all the torment. They even show police body cam footage of Kendra's arrest and interviews with Lauryn, Owen, their families, school officials, and FBI agents who worked on the case. Now here's the thing. Kendra's motives remain kind of a mystery throughout the documentary. She never really admits why she did it. Some people speculate, and especially Owen's family, like his mom and Owen himself, that Kendra used to give him like the prince treatment, like cutting his own steak. So that was pretty weird. And maybe, just maybe, Kendra didn't want Owen to be with anyone else, not even with her own daughter. And it's extremely weird because, I mean, look at her age and look at Owen's age. So it was, of course, something that wasn't going to be acceptable by the society. And certainly, she didn't want anyone to take Owen away from her. And there's this idea floating around that Kendra may have been jealous or struggling with letting Owen go and have a relationship outside her control, or maybe without her. And it's heartbreaking and complicated. The documentary dives into Kendra's past trauma. She mentions having been assaulted at Lauryn's age, and some experts suggest that fear and unresolved pain twisted into this controlling and destructive behavior. The documentary also dives into Kendra's confusing motives, and she had been lying about her job status for months and had a history of emotional struggles. Some experts say this behavior resembles Munchausen by proxy, where someone harms a loved one for control. So she used to cyberbully her own kid, and then the kid used to come running to her, and she wanted to be mollified, and that's when Kendra used to shine. She used to be that hero. It's heartbreaking and complicated, and so yeah, it's a dark, twisted story about family, control, and the terrifying side of digital life. But despite everything, Lauryn and Owen's story is one of survival, hope, and healing, which makes it a must-watch. And trust me, it's going to leave you thinking long after the credits roll. And I am making this video in quite a breezy manner because I really wanted to share it with someone, and I think this is the right platform. Thank you so much for listening to me, by the way. Bye bye.